How's it going, everybody? Trevor Randles Outdoors, Iowa here. And today, as you can see, we have some geese. So I had a successful morning hunt on the river for the Des Moines Metro City Goose Hunt. It was actually the last day of the season as well. It's the only chance I got to get out other than the farm pond. Been a little under the weather. I'm still fighting it. I got a really nasty sinus infection, you guys. But what are we doing? I wanted to talk to you guys about what to do with your geese other than let wasps fly all over them. Yellow jackets, man, they're everywhere. But so a lot of you guys I know, most people I watch, they will just take and pull the skin, peel the skin back off the breast, cut the breast off, and that's it. That's all they keep out of the goose. Now, what if I told you guys there was more to a goose than that, and you can make it really easy and make a really good meal out of it? So we're going to go through the steps of how to clean a goose and what you can use out of the goose and how to use it. But first, for starters, these are some early season geese, so they're not going to have a lot of fat on them. You can pluck the bird. I've done a few whole birds the last year, and I have not found a recipe yet that I like. I've tried smoking, I've tried roasting, I've tried a few different things, deep frying. Haven't found any way I like a whole goose just yet. But if you go and pull the feathers off just the breast and keep the skin on the breast, it's a really good way to have a good roast with a lot of flavor to it too, especially for your late season birds that have a lot more fat layer to them. Since these are early season birds, we're not going to worry about the skin. We're just going to dive right on in, and I'll show you what to get out of it. So first, I like to take a nice sharp knife, and I start, you can feel down here where the body cavity opens. You can feel where the rib bones start. And I like to come in with a knife and just get a puncture through the skin, enough to get your thumbs into it. Now there's a lot of feathers, so you gotta be mindful of where you're at. Okay, so I get both thumbs inside where I cut the skin. It's only about an inch cut. And I start to peel. And you can peel the skin right down the breast. Hope you guys can see this pretty good. If you end up having the breast tear like that at all, just come in with your knife, clean it up a little bit, keep that breast meat from tearing off. Get that skin peeled down as far as you can towards the wing. Oh, we lost a little bit of meat there. Not intentional. Alright. Peel all the way towards the wing. There you go. So that right there gets you access to the breast. You come in with a good sharp knife. I can use pocket knife or a fillet knife. Either one works great. You can see this breastbone coming right down the center of the breast. And you want to hug that breastbone and come all the way down to where the rib cage stops. And just keep cutting down, working your way down. There's a tenderloin on the inside of the breast. And then you got the breast. Get out of here, wasp. Get out of here. For some reason, the wasps really like this stuff. Get. Alright. Once you get down all the way to the breastbone, you'll see the carcass underneath the breast. And you just want to use your knife and just follow along the end of it. And just stay on the meat. And you'll be able to get all that awesome breast out. Now if you come up here, your little section up here that you can get, that's in between the wishbone. right there. Cut the vein. There's a vein that goes to the middle of the breast right here. And now you're going to come down the wishbone and separate the breast from the wing area. Alright, so there is one skinless goose breast right there with tenderloin on. Let's get the other side. Same thing, follow that breastplate down. Follow the carcass of the bird down. Make sure you get all the breast. Watch out for the wasp. Alright. Now we're going to come inside here. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's getting warm now. And follow right down the wishbone. And finish out the goose breast right at the wing. Alright. A few feathers to rinse off. There's another goose breast. Alright. This is where most people stop though. They usually don't go past this. But check this out, you guys. Goose legs. Most people don't eat them. I don't know why. Tell you what, you throw these things in a crock pot, slow cook them for 8 hours, debone the meat, and then use your broth from it and turn it into a goose leg noodle soup, you guys. I did this with turkey legs last year. Amazing. I know it's going to be great with goose too. I'll tell you what, it's about the same type of meat, so we're going to do it, and it's going to be great. But here's how you pull the legs out. Just keep skinning down. And you want to get all the way down the leg and down the thigh. If you need to use a knife to help you, go ahead. Now, even just 2 geese, guys, gives you quite a bit of meat with the legs. And most people don't keep them. Like, a lot of people do this with ducks too. They just pull the breast and that's it. So, got the skin peeled all the way down the thigh there. I hope I don't get stung. Get your knife in here. You're just going to follow the carcass of the bird down to the joint of the leg. Get to the joint, pop it. You see how it opened up? Come back in there. Finish out the leg. A little bit of skin to peel off still. Alright, you guys, check that out. So, it doesn't look like a lot, but I'll tell you what. 2 geese, that makes for quite a bit of meat. Yeah, even more than that, goes even further. If you have to, throw them in the freezer, save them up, do a big batch at once. It's really good, you guys. So now the other thing you can do with it, you can either break the leg bone or you can cut it at the joint. I like to just break it. It's so much easier doing that. Just break the bone. and cut it off. Easiest way that I found to do that. So, here's another leg. Let me go ahead and get this other one off. Bees are stinging. Alright, leg number 2, just need to get the feathers off of it. Now, are we done with the goose? Not yet. Come right up here in the top and just barely cut into the membrane that goes into the guts. Now you're going to take the first thing you find is this big old gizzard, you guys. Look at this thing. Cut it at the base. Now, these gizzards, look at the size of this thing. This goes great in gravies. You can throw it right in the legs with the legs. Make more noodle soup with meat. Really good, you guys. So I'm gonna set those aside. I'm not gonna put them in the bowl with the breast because that's clean meat, and you have to clean the inside of the gizzard out. And then, guess what? Reach all the way up inside the body cavity, and you'll feel it right towards the front and the top of the bird. And guess what? There is a goose heart. Really, really tender meat here. This goes in with the breast. Boom. Now that is how I clean a goose and get the most out of the goose that I can. You can pull the wings out. There's not much meat in them, and just doesn't work out as well. So that is one goose cleaned with as much meat as possible out of it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these geese cleaned. Get away from these wasps. I do not want to get stung. This is how to clean a goose, you guys, with Trevor Randles Outdoors, Iowa. Anyways, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys later. That's a walleye. And she swallowed it. That is a monster.